Hello everyone, Phantom here. Welcome to my Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail playthrough. If you want to see what I'm up to lately, you can find me on Twitch at the link in the description below. While you're down there, consider subscribing or liking. It helps me and my human more than you'd think. Enjoy the show. Land of Levin. Oh, I forgot to eat! For the dungeon. Well. Doesn't make sense. That tower, was it always there? No, definitely not. Nor the wall over there. The material's not something we used in Tyrell. It's closer to what we saw at the gate to the Golden City, or those mechanical soldiers. Such a massive structure couldn't possibly have built in so short a time. And I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location. Or perhaps... well, speculation will avail us not. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. Let's take a look around then. Okay. Okay. It's a very strange looking axe beak. I was expecting something with an axe for a beak, but okay. This place is isolated by the dome, yet the skies are heavy with thunderclouds. The air oversaturated with lightning aspect and ether. This place is unnatural in a way I've never seen before. I recognize the lay of the land. It's definitely Astrodani, and yet... I haven't seen anyone so far. It looks like a train station, doesn't it? Must be Astrodani station, where the passengers disembarked. Then perhaps we'll find someone there to talk to. Let's go and investigate. I doubt there's anyone here. They've probably all been taken. I thought there might be an ether current over there. I suppose not. Wow. This place is so ominous. Some days in, Sea of Clouds, I think it is. No. What's the name of the area I'm thinking of? The Turning Mists. Sometimes, some weather in the Turning Mists can be like this, but no, this is more like Az's Law. This aetheryte is a trolley design. Well, I can attune to it then. Fallen into total disrepair, almost as if it hadn't been used in decades. Wait, is this something about after all this time? Decades must have passed inside here somehow. Amidst enormous alien structures, with more familiar sights like the station. This is a water tower for trains, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. This... A long time must have passed inside the stone. Pretty sure this is Yasunani Station, but from the state of it, I swear it was abandoned years ago. I'm not sure what to make of this. I should look around a bit more. I think I know what to make of it. It had a time skip. It had a very significant time skip. Find a train turntable with thick layers of rust suggests it hasn't been used in years. It's actually heavily rusted. It seems to haven't been tended to in a long while. The building is a rotting husk. It's clearly been many years since anyone lived here. Finished poking around, have you? Then gather everyone. Let's gather everyone then. I want you all to take a look at this. It's one of the mechanical soldiers. Long since broken, apparently. But I'd say its presence confirms this is indeed Zoroloja that we were in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? So all evidence suggests this is Yasunani Station. Aye, and I have no doubt you were in Yasunani. But I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completely buried a year ago. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash, if I didn't know any better, I'd say time flows differently here. Is such a thing even possible? We have encountered this phenomenon before, as it so happens. Though it may be difficult to believe. Our world is but one of several. In some respects they're similar to one another, but in others wholly different. Call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Yasunani, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. I'm not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions. But if Aranville says this is Yasunani, then it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Aranville! Yes. It's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next time. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. May I be of assistance? It's still functioning? Doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Confirm. Seems it's broken after all. It's too strange by half. Let's leave it in be and keep going. Are those lightning rods? Would you accompany me for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate. I'm not letting you go alone, Raha. Okay, there's someone safe in the group. You and me can break off. Just don't run ahead of me. Whoa! Did not want to do that. I do want to do that considering he's down there. Yeah. I want to just... Okay. Wah! Okay, not good. Should have jumped to that gap. Now it's further up. Look there! The lightning appears to be drawn to these pole-shaped structures over yonder. Design suggests there's some manner of lightning rod. Let's go and take a closer look. Go on to this one first, because it's closest. From there. Material appears to be the same shape as that used in mechanical soldiers of warships. Upon close inspection, it appears that they have fine etchings, rather reminiscent of arcane runes. These, I suspect, are not merely decorative. I would posit that it's used to harness lightning as an energy source. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with Y'shtola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't seem to interfere with link pals. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. If time flows differently here, then we can't get messages back to them. If time flows faster here, then any correspondence would arrive all at once, and any correspondence coming in would be greatly slowed. But if that happened in a burst, and it's now synced. Let's stay vigilant. No sign of anyone. This is Arnville's village. What did the world?
My home. It It's in ruins. But why? What happened here? And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all! None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
There you are. The goddess.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolcha has told me a great deal about you.
Sorolcha?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria. I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Queen of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Then you are both behind the attack on Tuliyola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception. No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the Queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know!
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How, after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the First. Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Huh. As if it had
Well
always
then,
been there.
You appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
I would say, hand off your sword, girl. You're
But
fine.
if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
You're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tuliolol?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolol.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful! If you would follow me.
Isn't it a little odd for the Queen to be walking around on her lonesome?
Is that concern or suspicion?
Both.
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid? I jest, of course, but you do strike me as the most capable here.
I think it goes without saying, but we're not going to trust it just like that, right? Any way you look at it, the serious girl who appears out of nowhere proclaiming herself queen is suspicious. You're right about that, I would say.